12 most anticipated Korean films of 2023. 2023 is finally here, and we've prepared a list of Korean movies that you should definitely not miss out on. Number 12. Switch. Don't you like your current life as it is? If you had a chance to choose, what would you do? Our protagonist, Park Kang, receives this text from a taxi driver on Christmas. Our lead is known as a scandal-making top star. He's fairly wealthy and maybe a little clueless when it comes to figuring things out. His long-term friend, Jo-yoon, is an extreme job manager. In a reversal of fate, Park Kang finds himself in an alternative life, now married to his ex. They have 2 kids, he has no money, and instead is living a family life. The switch of fate continues when Jo-yoon is now the top star, and after seeing his friends leave the finances, Park Kang becomes his manager. Our lead will have to fathom the outcomes of the 2 lives he's experienced, along with some great comedy vibes. Kwon Sung-woo, Oh Jung-se, and Lee Min-jung star in Switch. Number 11. 30 Days. This rom-com movie follows the story of Mo Jung-yeol and Hyung Na-ra, who lost their memories in an unexpected accident just 30 days before their marriage was over. What started as a romance suddenly became a thriller. Mo Jung-yeol, played by Kang Hyung-woo, is a cool lawyer. Hyung Na-ra, played by Jung Se-min, is a film producer. Their love was once epic, but now they are on the verge of divorce. So what will happen within these 30 days? It will intrigue viewers and reunite the 2 stars who worked together back in the 2015 comedy movie. The movie will also have the distinction of reuniting Jung Se-min and director Nam Dae-jun. After 2019's Homily Fatal, the movie is scheduled to air sometime in 2023. Number 10. Boss. An action comedy that depicts a desperate confrontation between Yeongju City's largest organization, Sukupa, who fiercely gave up the boss position to each other for their dreams ahead of the election of the next boss. First of all, Jo Woo-jin appears as Soo-tae, who reluctantly joins the organization for the sake of Mimaru, a Chinese restaurant that has been passed on to the 3rd generation, and became the 2nd person in the organization. Jung Kyo plays Kang Kyo, the only grandson of the founder of the Sikpa family, and deals with traitors to the organization. And the last of the 3 candidates, Park Ji-hoon, plays Han Ho, who has a strong desire and tenacity toward the boss than anyone else. In the casting of The Boss, which is expected to premiere in the first half of 2023, Lee Kyu-hyun, Oh Dal-soo, Kwon Woo-so, and Kim Woo-jin will star as well. Number 9. Gilbok-soon. A Netflix original action movie was first announced in January 2022. It follows the story of a contract-style murderer and a single mother. Gilbok-soon, Bok-soon played by Young Do-yeon, is a legendary assassin who has a success rate of 100% and works with MKN. The head of the company, Choi Min-gyu, played by Song Kyung-gu, is the person who trained her. There is some mutual respect. However, Bok-soon knows deep down that he can take away everything from her whenever he wants. Also cast, Ko Gyu-hwan stars as Won Hee-sung, another killer under MKN. Yi-sung plays Cha Min-hee, the younger sister of Choi Min-gyu. Among the company's assassins, the cast will bring it all together with their diversity of performance skills. Number 8. The Roundup, No Way Out. Ma Dong-seok is undeniably a legend, especially when it comes to crime action movies or dramas. His fantastic character portrayal in Train to Busan gained an even further popularity, starting with 2017's The Outlaws and topping off with 2022's The Roundup. His movie franchise is now continuing with The Roundup, No Way Out. Ma Dong-seok is a merciless detective known as the Beast Cop. Criminals might have to think twice if he's around. In the 3rd installment, he changes his affiliation from the Gongcheon Police Station to the Metropolitan Investigation Team to eradicate Japanese Yakuza gangsters who enter Korea to commit heinous crimes. Actor Lee Bum-soo and Kim Min-jae star as detective allies. Jun Se-ko and Go Kyu-pil play characters who become unlikely allies. The cast also includes Lee Jun-hyuk in the main role and the Japanese actor Aoki Munetaka in a support role. The 2nd part of Roundup has been viewed by 12.6 million people, making itself the biggest of 2022. The Roundup No Way Out attracts high expectations. Plus, the 4th movie of the series, which started filming in November this year and is planned to air in 2024. Number 7. Jang-hee. From the direction of Young Sung-ho, who is well known for Train to Busan and Hellbound, Jung-yi is set in the 22nd century world, where human beings cannot live at ease anymore due to climate change. In a man-made shelter where they reside, a war takes place. The fate of the war now depends on the success of a brain cloning experiment of the Allied forces. Jung-yi, played by Kim Hyun-joo. The other cast members include Kang Soo-young and Seo-hyun, and Ryu Kyung-soo as Sang-hoon will become responsible for the experiment. Jung-yi has been pushed back to 2023 with no official release date yet. Number 6. Believer 2. Believer 2 is a sequel that will premiere in 2023. The first of the series, Believer depicted low-level drug dealer Rock, played by Ryu Jun-yeol, being abandoned by his organization and teaming up with an ambitious cop, Won-ho, played by Jo Jin-woon, to take down Asia's largest drug cartel. In the sequel movie, Won-ho will search for Rock, who's been missing. However, this time, Oh Sung-hoon will be taking over Ryu Jun-yeol's role as Rock, while he also chases after Teacher E. Brian and Kun-kal appear in front of him. Brian will be played by Oh Sung-won, like in the first film, while Kun-kal will be played by An Hyo-joo. Number 5. The Unearthed Grave. Starring Kim Go-eun, Jin In-sik, and Lee Do-hyun. The movie will be the big screen debut of Lee Do-hyun. The occult thriller depicts the story of a geomancer who was asked to relocate the tomb while offering a huge amount of money, and also has a shaman accompanying him, while Kim Go-eun plays a shaman. Jin In-sik stars as a geomancer. On the other hand, Lee Do-hyun takes on the role of an undertaker. Directed by Jung Jae-hyun, The Unearthed Grave is scheduled to air in the second half of 2023. Number 4. Harbin. Without a doubt, Harbin features a star-studded cast and is one of the most anticipated Korean movies for 2023. From Hyunbin to Lee Dong-wook, Jo Woo-jin, and Won Ye-bin, there are stellar actors in this movie. Set in the early 1900s, the movie follows the story of a group of activists risking their life to gain Korea's independence. In Harbin, China, they set upon a daring attack. Hyunbin will play a key role as Lieutenant General An Jin-gun. Park Jun-min, Jo Woo-jin, and Jo Yoo-bin have been cast as activists, while Park Hoon will appear as a soldier of the Japanese Empire. Lee Jae-myung will star as Tae Jae-hyun, who helps Lieutenant An. Harbin's filming started in November and is set to premiere sometime in 2023. Number 3. The Great Flood. In this disaster thriller movie, a great flood hits the world. There are people beginning to struggle to survive inside a sinking apartment. Our characters Anna, played by Kim Da-mi, is an AI development researcher and struggles to survive in a huge tsunami. Lee-jo, played by Park Hae-soo, is part of a human resources security team who tries to rescue Anna from the massive flood threatening the entire planet. Expectations from the harmony of our beloved summers, Kim Dae-mi, and Squid Game's Park Hae-soo is very high. The movie might premiere in the summer of 2023. Number 2. Sweet and Warm. Kim Hee-sun comes back to the silver screen 19 years after the 2003 movie The Man Who Went to Mars. This rom-com movie tells the story of a single mother named Il-young who raises a child alone while working for a confectionery company as a call center employee to pay off her loan. While Kim Hee-sun will star as the single mom, Yoo Hae-jin will take on the role of Chi-ho, a genius researcher at a confectionery company that creates hit works. When Chi-ho meets with Il-young, who always thinks positively about everything, his life changes. Apart from the two leads, Jin Suk-kyu, Han Sung-hwa, Cha Eun-pyo, and Jung Da-eun will also star in this movie. Number 1. Secret, Untold Melody. The remake of the 2007 Taiwanese hit movie Secret, which is a fantasy romance movie about a piano prodigy who transfers to another school and meets a student who plays a mysterious melody. Having EXO's Do Kyung-soo as the male lead, Secret Untold Melody will thrill fans. In the movie, Won Ji-ah, who is well known for her roles in Life and Hellbound, is cast as our female lead. The cast also includes Shin Ya-eun, Kim Wook, and Bae Sung-woo. At the time of the original work's release, it has been praised by the audience for its legendary youth mellow. The movie will air in the second half of 2023. And that wraps our list of